Here with Carthage College head coach L.J. Marks and student athletes Connor Wexter, Randy Hansen, and Tyler Frings. Coach, can you give us an opening statement?
It's a tough loss. They're a very good team. I don't know if there's much else to say to that. They played fantastic. We had a few bumps along the way. The guys continued to play hard. They just capitalized on a few of our mistakes along the way and built off it.
Tyler, this seems like a match where it looks 3-0, but virtually every single set there was a kind of an opportunity for you guys to take it, just getting a little cleaner. I mean, what did you think was maybe the reason for not just being as clean as maybe you'd like to be?
Certainly, I think that I couldn't really pinpoint one specific area. I think that everybody maybe could have done something a slight bit differently, but there's no one person hanging this on at all. This is the ultimate team sport. One guy can't make it all. He can't do it like hoops, but this is everybody. Everybody's involved, and to be honest with you, I can't point down one area.
Coach, it seemed like with their serving, you guys could never really get into a rhythm. You're kind of out of system a lot. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, that was a big piece of it. I would say our areas of struggles were not necessarily us, but a lot of what they did. They put a lot of pressure on us today, and we never really found a rhythm. I can't say it was because we were off. It was more they put a lot of pressure on us, and we kept fighting through it at times, but at some point in time, you need to catch a break here or there, and they didn't really give us a door to open up. So hats off to them. They played fantastic tonight.
Coach, how hard is it to come into an atmosphere like this one with the crowd the way it was here at Springfield College and then have to play a team that talented?
Personally, I don't know if the crowd was that big of an issue for us. I think more of it was they're very good, and the issues came from their side of the court. They put the pressure on us. I don't know. The guys would be the ones more to talk about the crowd. They were on the court. I was kind of hanging out watching it.
You guys have any thoughts on the crowd? Anything about that?
It was more us, personally. And the crowd didn't do it. Nothing we ever really faced before.
Connor, it sure seemed that the block, Falcone, I think maybe played one of the better ones that he's played this weekend. Did the block maybe start to make it really tough to kind of almost think twice about where you're setting it as it went on to that?
I think we try to stay in our same system, and it worked when we were passing well. But because they're a great serving team, they got us out of system a lot. So when we're out of system, it's harder to make reads on the block, so it gives them an easier time to set up. And Falcone and O'Leary are both really good at getting there in time. So they had an easy setup, and they were there waiting for it.
Coach, you're down by 5 late in the second set, 23-18, and then had that great spree at the end. What happened in the last couple of points? You think that could the other way?
I think, looking at the stats here and kind of revisiting the match, it came down to kind of what I talked about, I think, last night. Volleyball 101, serve and pass. We set it out at our best game was game 1 at 68%. They were, 80 and 81 in games 1 and 3. That's really what it came down to. In game 2, we were at 66, they were at 70. That was the closest one, and it was also the closest on the scoreboard. So, that's really where I mentioned last night the game would probably be won and lost at the net, which is probably realistically where a lot of the point action was, but it was all set up from the service line and then serve receive.
You had a chance to make your final address to the seniors yet, or is that coming later?
Probably later. A little bit more of I'm proud of you guys hug today. We still got a couple weeks before school's out, so I got plenty of time to talk to those guys.
How about where they're leaving the program? What the plateau that they're leaving the program at?
I don't think you could find a better one. Obviously we'd have loved to send those guys out holding the gold trophy instead of the silver one today. But from a selfish standpoint, it still leaves us something to accomplish. And I know the guys that they've kind of passing the torch on to understand that, and it's something we'll go after.
Thanks, guys. Great season.
Thank you.